Alright, the time has finally come. We are at Grandma's pool, and this is all thanks to poolpartstogo.com, who are the sponsors of the video and the job to be done. So as you can see, we've drained the pool down, and the sludge on the bottom is so thick, the walls are black, and I'm quickly realising that this is probably the worst pool that I've had to work on. We've got pool boy banners on the shovel, Gem Red up the top, and the rest of the family helping out, barrowing the sludge away from the pool. We'll show you the pile of sludge. Lovely. Well done, Gemma. So the pool's almost empty. We've still got the submersible pump in the bottom, but it's getting blocked up with all the sludge and the leaves. We're having to jet wash around the bottom of it to keep it flowing. But anyway, this is the first part of the pool clean up. Look out for part 2. Holler your boy for the pool work. You? Alright, I've come to this pool, get it ready for the summer. First off though, we're going to drain it down because it needs some work doing to it. There's a little split in the fiberglass that needs repairing, and obviously it's quite green. So we're going to clean that out as well. Marks out of 10 for the TikTok symbol, let me know in the comments. We're going to get the pump in, get it drained down, and while it's draining I'm going to jet wash the copings. So coming back the next day, we're empty but obviously quite messy. There's a lot of algae at the bottom. Going to start jet washing around the steps first, get the bulk of it off before we acid wash. Rinse down the pool as we're going. The tile band's going to be re-grouted as well because it's got like no grout in it anymore. Move out the last bits, empty that in a bucket and let the pump it away. And that's the pool all cleaned out. Let's get some water in there. Now it's ready for the summer. Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright, this is a pool from back in summer 2020. It had been left due to corona, no one looking after it, no chlorine going in. So it had like thick blankets of algae just floating around on top of it. So this definitely need emptying, draining down. So I put the submersible pump in, left it in overnight. Come back the next day and it still looks pretty horrendous, just thick algae on the floor. So I get a jet wash out to get the worst parts up. Then I mix a bucket of water and some cleaner. Scrub that on the walls just to help loosen it off, and then jet wash it down. Came up pretty well, nearly there. Hoover up the last little bits. That's the pool all cleaned up. It's filling up off the hose. That'll take a few days, and that's job done. Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright, we've got a full pool and surround cleanup going on. The cover's got tons of mess on it and the slab's desperate for a jet wash. There's even plants growing in the cover. The pool's not too bad itself. There's a lot of algae growing around the sides. It's a bit green. So I'm going to go to the plant room, get it all running, then get the net and take out as much leaves as I can. Get some chlorine granules out and some shock to kill off all the algae. Then start jet washing the copings and the slabs. Coming out really well. The gardener's doing the hedges. The slab's all cleaned up. Come back in a couple of days and the pool's all cleared up. Get my vac set out. Prime the hose, of course. And start hoovering. And that's the pool all done. Get the cover out. Drag it on the pool. Roll it up. And that's the job done. Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright, so I've come to check out this hot tub, which is in bad shape. It was here when the owners moved in, so not sure how long it's been left for. But like the previous one I've done, there's slugs, spiders, the water is horrible. I'm just going to take the covers out of the way and have a look. Yeah, you're not going to want to take a dip in this, so I'm going to get the submersible pump out, drop that in and drop the water level. Pressure wash the outside and the inside as it's draining. A few little toys found at the bottom. There's a few tough stains, so I've got the drill out with a pad on just to get them stains off. Fill it back up, cup of tea from the customer, get some hot tub flush, put the jets on, chuck it in, let that well round, clean out all the pipes inside. Give it another scrub down. Hoover out all the last bits. Put the hose back in to fill it up, and that's job done. Follow your boy for the pool work. Alright, so I've come to this pool, it's in a little dome, and obviously the pool is very green. So what I'm going to do is get some shock out, some flock and some chlorine granules. Pour those all in, all around the pool. Shock to kill off all the algae and the bacteria. Flock to help combine all the particles and settle them to the bottom. Get the brush out, brush the whole pool, and then come back in a few days and see what we're looking like. So it's cleared up pretty well. I've got my new Clark pump from Machine Mart. I've tried it out a few times and I'm pretty impressed with it. Gonna prime it up obviously. So previously the pH has been running quite high in the pool, so the liner's gone a bit like sandpaper, it's scaled up. So all the fine dust is coming up, but there's still some tough stains in the bottom. A few random objects in the pool as well, football included, and a cup. I've left Zane with a brush to get them tough stains up, so I'll have to come back and give it another vac again. Holler your boys for the pool work. Alright then, come to this pool to get it ready for the summer, and it's pretty green. It's not a small one either, it's probably around 25 foot by about 50 foot. So there's a lot of shock that's going to go in, about 4 tubs. I'm going to sprinkle that all the way around the pool while the pool's running as well. Get the brush out, brush the whole pool, all the surfaces, and let that do its thing. A few days later we're back and it's nice and clear, everything's settled to the bottom. So I've got the vac gear out of the van and prime the pump as usual and start hoovering. Yeah, I've given this a go here. It's pretty hard though with just one hand. Not bad, but I should have gone round a bit more. Cup of tea and biscuits from the customer. Nearly there, and that's job done. Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright, you've probably seen this pool on TikTok before. Gem Red hollered your boy for the pool work. So I've popped down to take a look, see what condition we're in. The plant room's literally been taken over by spiders. The pool water is just black. There's a few loose copings with a lot of moss all over them. That's Gem Red's brother. He jumped in the pool a few months ago. He must be crazy. And we've got some floating plants here as if it is a pond or something. We stuck the net in to the bottom to see what would come up. A lot of leaves obviously and a very bad smell. Spa boy almost dropped his iPad in the water. Checked out the deep end as well. It's possibly going to be the worst pool that I've done if we do it. I'm not even sure what's in there. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Can we get it cleaned up? Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright then, come to this lovely looking pool which hasn't been used for about a year. There's a lot of sludge, algae all over the steps, all over the bottom of the pool. The customer wants it drained down, so we've stuck a couple of pumps in, and as it's draining we're going to give it a jet wash just to get all the main big bits off. Pretty tough around the light. Slide down to the bottom where our 2 pumps are, move them over, get the last little bit out as much as we can, then give it an acid wash, rinse it some more, scoop up all the sludge and leaves, put them in a bucket, hoover up the last bit of water in the bottom, rinse it down again, and that's job done. Ready to be filled up and ready for the summer. Holler your boy for the pool work. Alright then, first opening of the year, although I'm not considering it pool season yet because it's still bloody freezing. And as expected with them opening it early, it's nice and clear, just very dirty with the leaves and that. So I'll go in the plant room, get all the bungs out of the basket and start putting them back where they belong. These were all taken out to let the water drain out of the equipment so they didn't freeze. Prime up the pump, get it running. Obviously a bit of netting first, then set up the vac set, priming the hose, also priming the pump, and start hoovering. It's all coming up pretty good as well. I've checked the chemicals, there's no chlorine and the pH was really low, so I'm putting in some chlorine granules and pH plus. That's the pool all cleaned up, looking pretty good. That's job done. Follow your boy for the pool work.